everybody. Welcome back to the second episode of the Lemonade Stand podcast. Let's do a little roll call. I'm 7-Eleven. We got Sal. Say hi, Sal.
Hola, mates.
You want to introduce yourself, or?
Yeah. Hello, internet. My name is Markiplier. That's all I got.
All right. We got Markiplier here. You guys remember Beak, the guy who kept yelling over me in last podcast?
I'm gonna do the same thing, man.
Not if I can help it, cause your mic, your volume shit is turned way down in comparison to mine. Probably just I probably figured out a way to fuck this up. I should probably turn down my mic volume a bit in the recording. Make sure it's not like overly loud. All right. Next we have Amanda.
Hi.
Do you want to tell us about yourself?
There's not a lot to say. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, you know. Next we have someone who was meant to be on the first podcast, but unfortunately couldn't make it for sleep-related slept in. Nick, also known as Shitabus, which is a great name that has a good story behind it. We'll probably get into later. Say hi, Nick.
I'm Nick, and I'm Australian.
Nice. If you want anything you want to tell us about yourself?
Other than how Australia isn't real.
Yeah, no, we're not real, but my name's Jeff. I can't think of anything.
Say like an overused YouTuber intro.
Good morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't paying attention. I was checking the comments on the video to see if anyone was
Hello,
talking
internet,
about me.
and welcome to Game
Stop
Theory.
checking your own ego and do the podcast.
Okay, I'm sorry. That
Jerking yourself off.
I'm just sorry. I'm somewhat famous now. Okay, jeez. All right. Well,
You're famous. Everyone hates you.
jeez. Well, you know what? Well, I guess we have to get into the incident
How
with.
about Robot? What about Robot?
All right, let me get
Me,
into.
my birth. Sorry. That's
Oh,
already been
I'm sorry,
covered.
Thirsty. We just completely forgot about you. This is what you get for being 10 minutes late. Thirsty, give us your name and say hi and tell us who you are and shit.
So I'm Thirsty Robert. My real name is Axel, and yeah,
Nice.
I'm Mexican, I think.
Don't you make like games and shit? You're the one who has like the most to
code.
say.
I code some shit, but it's not big
Yeah,
deal. Like,
he was also the guy who made the thumbnail on the last video, which
Oh, yeah, I'm
I
also a
conveniently,
100%
up until he reminded me, forgot to give him credit for in the description.
Are you a gamer, by any chance?
If I
What?
can,
Me?
I mean,
Yeah,
he makes
you a gamer.
games, so.
I mean, I'm not a big on a gamer side. I
But
make
doesn't
games,
Take
but
drugs, if you know what I mean.
no, not yet.
Well,
Wait, yeah. At what point does someone who play video games become a gamer?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
You know,
already
like
been
an
like-
addict or something?
Well, I think
Gotta,
it's
like, play
when
games
you
and
stop
stuff
playing
to-
Fortnite and actually play a real game. That's the moment you become a real gamer.
Yeah, just stop playing that Sonic and Mario shit and switch to 24/7 Fortnite.
Well, I mean the other way around, but whatever
That
floats
game
your boat.
was.
Nah. Fortnite is the only real video game. Fortnite is the only video game that exists. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Wait,
Every other video
Okay,
game is fake.
sorry, hold on. I gotta go
21
pop in my CD of Black Ops 1 that doesn't exist really
Nah, it
quickly.
doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Anyways, so I suppose I have to address the incident that happened a while ago. Let me explain this. So, in case you didn't know, most of us here met on a server for a certain YouTuber who I won't say the name of. Let's just say their names rhymes with
she's a
Belty.
50-year-old man.
But let's just say the YouTuber's name rhymes with Belty Jorbis. And I
It
was
Leafy.
it was Leafy.
sorry.
But I got to be on stream with them with like 200 people watching, which was really cool. But of
I
course,
you're not even gonna address how I was in the stream and I.
yeah, I guess Beak was there too, but you know, Beak's kind of a faggot. So, anyways, I got to be on there, and let's just say I kind of pulled a big boner, and I legit said, "Hey, can I plug my podcast?" I was kind of being cheeky about it, but I also wanted to half know if I could actually, because like, let's be real, I've never been on one of those big streams before. I've never really been famous. I don't know how these kinds of things work. You know, that's my only defense, really.
Dude, that's like I've never been on the stream before, and I knew not to plug your shit.
You would have if you remember. Don't even front like you wouldn't have. If you had
I
remembered, you would
on
have.
Pyrocynical subreddit.
Can I plug my IGN account, please? Review games.
And now that has become an eternal meme on that server.
Yep.
As if I wasn't easy enough to make fun of.
We'll
Anyways,
just come in into
but it
the
was
mic.
really fun, and in fact, Corbus, or fuck, I just said her name, didn't I?
Dumbass.
Well,
Corbus.
Belgi Torbus uploaded a highlight video of it, which I'm gonna watch after this, which hopefully I don't get conveniently edited out of like a faggot.
7-Eleven is just doing that so he can like jack off to his own voice.
yeah, you know, I have a really, really sexy voice. Anyways, on a bit more of a positive note, the first episode is almost at 100 views.
Today, Junior, Jesus Christ.
All right, well,
Voices,
the
cough, me
podcast,
reading
the first
Sonic
episode of
fanfic.
the podcast has almost 100 views now in a week, which I'd say is pretty
Yay.
good because none of us have any kind of like fame at all.
I would clap, but push to talk. So
No, you guys not know how to clap with one hand? It's like that's how you clap with one
You
hand.
just sound like you're masturbating with your 2-inch wiener.
I'll have you know, it is 3 inches.
Wait, are we gonna like talk about something? Isn't that how this podcast
Well,
works?
I didn't actually have many topics written down, so we mostly got a wink. But there are a few things that have happened that this week has been rather tragic in some ways. So which should we address first? Should we go with the worst news or the better news first?
Let's go by.
Let's start with.
Better. Let's go on a better note.
All right. Well, this is still bad, but Demi Lovato, you know, that girl who is like Disney and shit, she was in Camp Rock, the greatest piece of musical cinema ever created.
What the fuck is Camp Rock?
You don't know what Camp Rock is? Are you kidding me?
No, I
know
don't.
Camp Rock.
it was the
Right
movie
now.
with Nick Jonas. It was in the original
You
movie.
think I care about Nick Jonas?
Who doesn't care about Nick Jonas?
Nick Jonas is a fucking Chad. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, my smile and optimism is gone because one of the head people from the server pretty much said my podcast sucked, which he's not wrong. But now, you know, my reality, my dreams of being actually entertaining has come crashing down, and now I'm just hoping to get this over with as fast as possible.
I mean, you're the reason that they don't allow anyone except for the admins and like me and Red to go on the those flags.
I mean, they weren't
No, I
gonna
don't.
grab. I was only on there because fucking Copycat remembered that I asked him if there are any free spots to be on there. Copycat is the whole reason. Shout out to HD Copycat, by the way. He makes really great YouTube videos. I want to get him on here sometime because he's a really cool guy.
He makes videos on K-pop. Don't actually watch them.
No, he made a really good video about Super Deluxe. Shut the fuck up, Beak. What videos do you make? Are you gonna make Hypebeast complaining video number 427?
I made a video about bees, man. I think
Okay,
I'm the better
okay,
one.
you're about to release Hypebeast video number 487. You be quiet about HD's videos.
Fortnite short clips right here.
No, I'm not the
Epic
Fortnite
Gamer
addict.
Moments
I'm
11.
not the Fortnite addict in this call.
How am I
the-
addicted to Fortnite?
Yes, you are.
I'm
man.
11.
I barely played it yesterday.
You talk about it all the time.
Yesterday,
Guys, I don't play Fortnite. Like, I barely played it
Yeah, me too.
2 hours ago.
I only finished a whole season in one day. I don't play it.
That's
that
not how
much.
Fortnite works, you fucking dip.
How would you know? How
Besides, I guarantee you, now that we've talked about Fortnite, and I can sleazily put Fortnite in all the tags, even though this podcast has very little to do with it.
No, we're not doing that.
No,
First,
but
just
that's
talk
gonna
about
get us
the
like
Logan
20 times the
Paul
amount of
and
views,
KSI
okay?
fight tags too.
Yeah, just put that. Hey, we talked about that once. By the way, let's talk about that for a second. That's an interesting topic. Walmart!
Jesus Christ.
Walmart!
Why did he start saying Walmart? I never like found out.
So the story with the Walmart thing is basically KSI's merch you can buy at Walmart, and they thought that was like a point of like, oh haha, your merch is sold at Walmart, even though plenty of the Paul brothers merch is also sold at Walmart. They just, I guess, conveniently ignored that fact.
Never shop me at Walmart again, thanks.
Yeah, we don't have
Well,
Walmarts
so
in my
how
local
long
area. I've only been to a Walmart like once, and it was a very underwhelming
We have
experience.
one Walmart in BC.
Stand under.
I shop at Walmart for everything.
I went to a Walmart once, and while we were leaving, I heard gunshots.
That's just my neighborhood all the time.
That's fucking ghetto, man.
One time I was in my neighborhood. I was playing on the playground. I saw someone get shot.
Oh, Christ.
This loss.
Oh yeah, no, last week someone got shot in my school.
Jesus.
Well,
What's the
Jesus
story
Christ.
behind that?
Man, I love Canadian gun laws.
Sorry, I'm kicking around a can in my closet. I should stop that.
Some of us heard the gunshot, even though I was like so close.
Wait, who else is Canadian in this call?
I think it's just me.
I'm from
Oh, I
Minnesota.
am too.
I'm from Minnesota. Does that count?
I don't know where that is. Hold on, I gotta go refresh myself on geography.
It's Diet Canada.
Well,
It's Minnesota's like the most northern state.
Isn't
Oh, that's
Washington?
and about like 20-degree weather. Fucking pussies.
Anyways, I guess we should talk about genuine tragic piece of news. If we can get a little serious here for a second.
Demi Lovato, we never finished that.
Well, you know, she was a Disney star. She overdosed on heroin, but she survived. You know.
No, I wanna bring up this
Oh
one.
wait,
I wanna bring.
I have to
Yeah,
say
so-
something.
Oh.
She was pretty thick.
Yes, I'm a man. Okay. Hold on. So Pete died, right?
What? Your mic cut out.
Peep died.
When Lil Peep died,
Mhm.
you know the fucking
Yeah, yeah,
Rapper.
yeah. I know who Lil Peep is.
the like a bunch of people from the media were like, well, he shouldn't have been doing Xanax and shit, because drugs are bad. But then Demi overdoses on heroin, and they're like bringing up mental health and shit.
Yeah,
These two things are
that's
different.
that's a bit discomforting, considering the fact that Peep was only doing Xanax, which is not a particularly dangerous drug, and
Yeah, Xanax
You
is
shoot
like
the
a
smack.
painkiller, while heroin on the
heroin
other
is
hand-
heroin. You know, I don't think we need to give an
It's
introduction to
because of
heroin.
her following, though. It's
It
because of
is. It's because
how
Lil
many
Peep was
people have supported
definitely more underground. You know, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to say he was some big indie artist or anything, but he was a lot more underground than Demi was, and probably people
Bro,
just.
I mean, name one show that Lil Peep was in. I mean,
Also, I mean, Demi, his fan base is literally kids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But-
I mean, if you come to think of it, Lil
Again, what show was she on again?
She was with like
Um,
Sunny with like Chance. She was like on That's So Random.
was
Peep,
in
Yeah,
it's a
Yeah,
bro,
movie.
don't ask how I know this stuff, okay? I was like a Disney kid when I was like 6 years
No,
old.
that's-
Same. I love those Disney shows.
Exactly, That's So Random. That
That's
was
like-
my childhood.
It was like gay SNL.
People who like to use people who like to who love to watch like Sunny with a Chance and stuff, they'd be like 14, 15, 16 around now, so it makes sense.
Austin
Uh,
Powers.
I watched like Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
Oh,
and
that show is the
Oh
shit.
my gosh, that show was so good. I was making
But-
fun of
Like,
it.
Do you ever notice? So you know the black guy on That's So Random?
On what?
That the show That's So Random. Like,
There's a lot of black guys on that show. Can
but
you
the
be more
main black guy, the
specific?
one that appeared in the opening. I legit, for a second, I was
Oh,
watching.
Was that like the guy from Corey in the House?
I
literally
don't know.
forgot who that
I don't
was.
know, but the guy that
Not
appears,
every black person was in
the
Corey
guy,
in the
the
House.
guy that appears in the black guy that appears in the opening of That's So Random. I was watching that a couple days ago, and I for a second legit thought that was Tyler the Creator. It wouldn't surprise me if Tyler was in one of those kind of shows.
I mean,
Just
Tyler.
Frozone.
Yeah, I can see Tyler like playing a younger Frozone if they ever do like an Incredibles thing where like it's like it's the Incredibles and like the other superheroes when they were like.
Golf Wang.
Hey,
They
golf
didn't do
wang,
the
my
super
dude.
suit thing. Oh, I have a story about the Incredibles too. It's so funny. Okay, so me and a couple of my friends went to go watch the movie, and
Funny
we
to
walked
think
into the
about it. I
theater, or
fucking
whatever.
love Tyler so much. His music is.
Cool. So does
Okay,
every other
so-
14-year-old who listen to Tyler. They all just think that. It's like, oh man,
So,
Tyler's the best.
Tyler.
Okay,
and I
so,
are,
like,
fucking, we walked into the theater, and there's a part where it's like, did you guys see Incredibles 2? Because I don't want to spoil it.
I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right,
Mm.
spoilers.
You're gonna say
Okay,
yeah,
but-
spoilers.
Spoilers for
Okay, but
Incredibles
there's-
2.
Okay, so yeah, you can put that in the text.
Everybody
as well.
dies.
So there's a scene where they're like discovering like screenslavers or whatever. And Mrs. Incredible walks in, and she's just like scoping out the area. And when everybody thought there was gonna be a jump scare, you just hear these two teenagers scream before the jump scare even comes, and then all you hear from halfway across the theater is this mom is just saying, "Can you shut up?"
Get fucked.
Just halfway across the theater.
I don't watch the film.
We were laughing.
reminds
Me and
me-
my friends were laughing so hard. When the jump scare came, it wasn't even scary. It was just like
Wait, guys.
so
Speaking
underwhelming.
of Incredibles 2, did you guys know that Shadbase has posted more Incredibles 2 art
Yeah, of course
than
you would know that.
anything else he's ever posted ever?
Gosh.
I know that. I've researched.
Anyways, that reminds me of the "this nigga eating beans" story. You guys remember that?
Oh no!
Watching cars in the theater. Oh, myself, black teenager shout, "This nigga eating bees!" Everybody laughed.
Notice how Soul gets really uncomfortable as soon as we start bringing up that story. He's like, I gotta get away from these honky ass crackers.
Wait, do you guys remember in Incredibles 2 when Robin comes in and just like he turns out to be the screenslaver?
Wow.
From Titans.
Iconic. That was a really bad callback to the previous episode. I think we'd all rather forget about the first episode.
What if you get?
But anyways, let's get to the actual most tragic news story today. Let's put on our super serious pants. So, Ronnie Edwards, who was the main editor and sometimes content creator for the Game Theorist channel, generally Matt Pat's videos, rather infamous. He recently, earlier this July, he recently committed suicide.
Cut out.
Jesus Christ.
Did I really cut out?
So, what?
Ronnie Edwards of the Game Theory, he's a Game Theory editor. He recently committed suicide.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Like, put some like suicide hotline numbers in this fucking.
No, we're not being one of those faggots who just like if you're feeling sick. Yeah, if you're feeling
We
sick,
gotta do.
that feels just
I'm gonna help
disingenuous. That just feels disingenuous and cheap to me. That's what everyone else does. Let's be clear here. Suicide. We may make jokes. We're probably gonna end up accidentally making jokes about Ronnie Edwards because we're just that.
From my hotline number, because no one fucking talks about Australia's hotline number. I don't even fucking know it.
But we'll make jokes about Ronnie Edwards, but this is pretty sad. I don't think, regardless of anything bad Ronnie has done or has been accused of, or getting involved with the Game Theory channel, he's still a human being, and I don't think this was a good fate for him. If you're let me give the generic dad speech of if you're feeling suicidal, call a suicide hotline number, or just reach out to someone, talk to someone about it, even if it's just for a little bit. It can make a big difference in how you feel.
Can we talk about something that we can make jokes about? Because I'm getting.
Yeah, I just felt like I'd feel like a shit person if I just completely ignored it.
I was just
considering.
screaming out random shit that whole time.
Yeah, because it's kind of like
shooting
you don't know what to
all
do when you're on a comedy podcast and people start talking about serious subjects.
I don't want to be an asshole
I
and
mean-
make a joke, but Ronnie Edwards dies. Logan Paul grabs camera.
Oh,
Let's
man.
I'm
making
sorry.
jokes like
Also,
fucking Liverpool.
no, that wasn't a bad meme because of the timing. That was a bad meme because of how you were like referencing a January meme.
Yeah, let's not go back to that month ever again.
But, jeez. Anyways,
Fucking
but
Logan Paul.
I feel like comedy and seriousness go hand in hand. There's a little grain of seriousness in like every joke you make.
Holy shit, that month was so bad. There was literally people out there saying, "Excuse me, sir, was that a January meme?" In my office now.
Nice. But overall, I've run out of subjects now. Now
Can we
we've
talk about the new Aquaman movie.
did a trailer
Oh,
for that
fuck.
come out?
Dude, did you
Yeah,
know that a lot of the sharks from like the
We already
actual
talked
poster-
about the poster last episode.
But let's talk
Yeah.
about the actual like trailer though.
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it
haven't
yet.
seen it.
Trailer of,
Excuse
This
me,
is
Godzilla
such
2.
news. Come on.
And I talked about Godzilla as well. I talked about how it's stupid how they have to tack on celebrities to a Godzilla movie when they should just sell Godzilla on being Godzilla, not having a bunch of celebrities in it.
And now Millie Bobby Brown, instead of playing a psychic with powers, she's now like a little girl psychic that can talk to a giant moth.
Wait, what? She's in there?
Yeah, it was all over on Instagram. I followed.
It's
Damn
fucking
it,
gay.
Like, what the
I feel like
hell?
it throws everything off just because like it's Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't
the Godzilla
really.
trailer just has her screaming inside of a room like she does in everything that she's in.
Yeah.
Put Stranger Things in tags.
Yeah, we can just put Stranger Things in tags and attract a bunch of 12-year-olds who think they're smart for watching that show.
Talk about Riverdale. Put
Oof, not
Sprouse,
Riverdale.
anything.
Rick and Morty then.
Anything but Riverdale. That show looks like hot steamy
That's-
garbage.
That show sucks. Trust me. But
It's actually a comic.
if you put hashtag Cole Sprouse, like any 12-year-old will come to this podcast. Like you're looking at from 50 subscribers to like 7 million.
Nice. We'll just put Cole Sprouse in all the tags.
I mean,
Speaking of Riverdale, what's your guys' favorite Netflix show?
Favorite Netflix show? BoJack Horseman, probably.
BoJack
Shameless.
Horseman, yeah.
BoJack Horseman.
Mine's probably On My Block.
Actually, I would say 13 Reasons Why, but
Oof. No, you're banned from the podcast. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I like season 1. Okay, like,
It's not good.
Literally one of the, like,
It's like
literally
one of those
videos
shitty,
you'll mention,
condescending 80s movies about being a teenager, except it's with our generation. It's a
Yeah,
bunch of
It's
old
about being a
guys.
teenager. It's about being a teenager, but with a stupid white girl that doesn't
Yeah.
even know what suicide is, and it's by itself. I mean, the author of the book grabs suicide like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself because they I don't know.
They
it's a
took
stupid
out
thing
nice
right there.
compliments out of my nice compliment box.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's just a drama queen by itself. So
Yeah, Jesus.
yeah.
It's like, it doesn't even like portray suicide properly.
yeah,
either.
exactly.
Yeah, like, okay, to be honest, looking at it now and like that view, you guys are totally correct. Even season 2, to be honest, season 2 doesn't even look that great. It's like
Season
because
2. Jesus
season
Christ.
2 looks like shit because after watching season 1, I thought, wait, there's gonna be a season 2 because it was announced right after season 1, and I thought, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna like sue this bitch now or something? Are they gonna like sue like everybody who was involved in this?
Bring it
And
back.
guess what? That's what they're doing.
It's just, it's always bad. It's always bad when you have an adaptation of something, and then they have to make a sequel, but there's no sequel to the adaptation. Or to the original source material.
Bring it back like she's like just recovering from a suicide attempt.
It's just like,
Not someone who actually like fucking killed themselves.
Imagine like in season 2 at the end of it, it showed like Hannah Baker waking up inside of the bathtub and it just goes, it was all a dream.
oh my god, they would
The
do that.
J Dilla song starts playing. It was all a dream.
I mean, the season
If
2.
you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Like
The season 2 part of the when they grab this, I think it's a broom, and they shove it into a guy's asshole hole.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
everybody got triggered up.
sexy.
I remember in season 1, this guy cocks an assault
was
rifle.
disgusting.
Thinking back, I could just do it like think of a good Allier meme where it's just cocks assault rifle, Allier intro plays.
It's like in Shadow the Hedgehog, the intro of that game, when Shadow pumps a
Oh, yeah, I remember
AR-15.
that.
How does that gun work? Is that a pump assault rifle? What is this shit?
pulls back the fucking foregrip, just locked and loaded.
I just imagine like he pulls down the AR like it's a double barrel and he reloads it with double barrel bullets.
Nice.
AR-15, nothing personal, kid.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Let's not talk about Sonic here before it gets too out of hand.
No, we can put Sonic in all the tags and attract autistic people.
Guys,
Sonic
stop.
Mania, like an actual good topic.
I haven't beat it yet. I
Can I
played.
Wait,
tell
let's
everyone
not talk
watching
about
not to
Sonic,
copy
let's talk
my,
about
Sonic
Sonic.
cussy?
Let's talk about Sonic, the movie that's gonna happen.
Actually, no. Sonic 1 was okay. Fine. Sonic 1, 2, 3 in Mania
See.
and Mania Plus.
No, but are you guys excited for the new Sonic movie that's gonna happen?
No, No.
Sonic
What
movie?
Sonic movie?
What?
Can they please make a live action Sonic, please?
No, it's gonna be. Here's
That
what's.
hedgehog
It's
is
gonna be.
cool.
It's gonna be like the Smurfs, where it's Sonic comes into the real world, and it's like a 3D model interacting with
It's like
like.
the TV show they had.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
dude.
gonna be like that, but live action with a CGI Sonic. And you
I
know the
searched up
guy.
Sonic
Do you
and
guys
live
happen
action
to
Sonic.
remember?
have a nightmare about.
Do you guys happen to remember the movie Hop, where it was the Easter Bunny comes to our world and teams up with that guy?
Yeah.
It's literally the same actor who plays the friend from Hop is playing the friend in the new Sonic movie. It's literally the same movie with the same
wait,
actor.
what? Sonic movie.
That's it.
He has no friends, so then he has to rely with like fictional characters.
Yeah,
I
he has to
mean,
rely on the
you
Easter
know
Bunny
it's-
and Sonic.
You know it's gonna be. You know it's gonna be a bad movie when Jim Carrey's in the cast.
No,
And-
no, Jim
and
Carrey's gonna
Jesus
play
fucking
Eggman, which I
Christ.
think is a good casting choice, actually.
No,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I mean,
There's a
true,
Sonic
Robotnik.
movie and nobody told me?
Google, my dude.
Let's see, let me
I
see.
did, and all I found was
Oh,
like
yeah,
Sonic
definitely.
Unleashed.
I thought no. For some reason, when you said Eggman, I just thought Jerry Springer was gonna play Eggman for a second. I was like, "How's that gonna work?"
That'd be
Jerry
hilarious.
Seinfeld is
DeVito.
like Jerry Seinfeld just voices Sonic.
No, but what's gonna be better, this Sonic movie, or the Sonic fan film that had Nostalgia Critic cameo?
There's a Sonic fan film. What's it called?
I don't know. It's just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who can do Sonic's voice? Honestly, he has like the most dickish voice. Like
For the fan film,
Slow.
For the fan film, they
Whoa.
actually got Jaleel White, the guy from all the Sonic cartoons, to come back and voice him, which was awkward because he was way older at the time, or at the time of making it.
For the love of God, get the guy who voices Sonic in Sonic Adventures to voice this Sonic. I would laugh so hard. If
Get
that
the
was him.
get the CG style from Sonic Adventures, where all the mouths look like cancer.
Yes, it's just like, oh my gosh, hearing Sonic fall in that game was actually just priceless. Same with Sonic Unleashed. Just any Sonic game with him like falling. He's all he jumps off building. Whoa! Oh my gosh, Tails' falling sound in Sonic 06. I can't even do it.
Sonic! Sonic!
Hey guys,
Is
I've
that how
never
it is?
played Sonic games before.
Okay,
God.
hold on. Can I send you my my Genesis and a copy of Sonic 2?
Man, you suck. You
Fuck.
You have a Genesis, you fucking geezer? Get out of here.
I have one of those what are those like
must-
red
fucking Beano. I was like, you
I have
can't
one of
say
those
that.
like Retron things where it plays SNES and NES games.
That's exactly what I have. I just have the Genesis adapter, and I call it a Genesis so I look cooler.
Damn. Pure pressure.
Sonic game in the dentist once when I was like 9.
What game was it?
Or like that game.
Sonic Heroes.
It was
I got something that we can talk about.
what?
What do you think is gonna happen in the like latest Avengers Infinity War Part 2?
I don't know. They're gonna
What?
bring back. Oh wait, do you guys care about spoilers for Infinity War?
Thanos
No.
expands
Nah,
gone.
not really.
Everyone knows
by the
what's
way.
gonna everyone knows what happens at the end.
Everyone just gets
Yeah.
dusted. They're not. They're gonna bring back everyone.
Plays another one, bites the dust faintly, and Mike.
They're gonna bring back everyone. It's not like they're gonna permanently kill off like their most popular characters.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a Spider-Man movie right after this.
Yeah, they kind of fucked themselves with any
There's a
stakes.
bumbling fucking idiot named fucking Tom Holland just leaks everything.
Yeah, Tom Holland can't keep his mouth shut. during
Can't keep
the-
his dick in his pants.
I bet every time this happens, Tom just walks into their office and like, you bumbling fucking retard.
I just imagine like Tom Holland's gonna come in through the door, kind of like how Boone did that interview drunk, and he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, you guys heard about who's gonna die?"
Oh no, just imagine
No,
this. He's just like proofreading the script or whatever. He's just like, hey guys, here's the script for Infinity War. He looks at the script and he just skims through it. He sees the part where he dies. He looks up just slowly. He goes, what the fuck is this? In his like cute British accent.
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
The fuck is this? They just go. So,
Disgusting!
Furious.
Disgusting!
Disgusting!
Well, you guys don't know how to flush the toilet after you've taken a shit?
no, that little
Big
girl's
bump. I
face.
feel like
You know
a
the
female
other
in
little girl in that video, like the one who isn't singing. Like her face is disturbing. She looks like she's taking a shit in the middle of all that.
Films Infinity War, like angry director pops in. Who didn't flush the toilet after taking a shit?
Disgusting!
Yo, speaking of Thanos, Thanos was in Fortnite, so let's talk about Fortnite.
Oh,
No,
God.
no. Anything but Fortnite. I will talk about like the Spider-Man Elsa thing, not Fortnite.
Oh, hell yeah. That's hot. I beat my meat to that every night.
No, speaking of that shit, have you seen all like the Fortnite roleplay shit that they put
There's
on the internet?
Fortnite
Oh my
roleplay?
God, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there is.
It's fucking gotten to the
It's like the
roleplay?
child-friendly sort of.
How do you roleplay using characters that don't have voice lines?
Shows
You
the
like
fan
voice
base for
lines.
Fortnite. iDubbbz comes in. Now that's quite large, impressive. Shows the fan base for any other game. Now that's small. Yikes.
Simultaneously showing the frame rate for PUBG as well.
How do you do roleplay on Fortnite? There's like no functionality.
Yeah, like,
You can do whatever you want.
You're just gonna
walk around.
pump them with a shotgun.
Cause there's like
Alright,
no playground
so-
mode, isn't there?
So while I was looking for Fortnite, while I was looking for Fortnite roleplaying, do you know what I found?
What?
I want to know what you found.
I found Fortnite ASMR.
Okay, my life is over. I'll be back.
You're
Wow.
silently just
Fortnite
shooting one into your
ASMR.
microphone.
So so here I have the pump. Gonna pick up some items for my pump shotgun.
Oh God.
No, this is Fortnite ASMR. Ready for this? Victory Royale, bitch! I just got 17 kills in this match. I'm gonna fucking kill you, and I'm gonna beat my meat to your mom.
That's
You
not.
sound like
That's not.
you sound like a 12-year-old kid on Xbox. Like,
Yeah, it's just like a kid like whispers.
All right, and then
screaming
and
at,
then
like,
I
3
found
in the
something on
morning.
Scratch, which is I found a Family Guy X Fortnite roleplay on Scratch.
Peter Griffin pop.
It's always gonna be Scratch.
Why are
Lois,
you on Scratch? I haven't used Scratch.
Lois,
since, like, third grade.
Lois, we're inside Fortnite. This is freaking sweet.
Hey, Peter. Oh, Peter. I'm inside Fortnite.
Lois, grab Stewie, quick! We need to get the pump shotgun.
Jesus.
Cock shotgun. Joe comes in. A beater gets shot through chest.
hey, Peter.
Yeah. Oh God, that meme. Have you guys seen the image where it was in the school cafeteria? It was a meme where it was the Squidward suicide face, which was when your mom walks in on you watching Family Guy, and the part where Lois says "sexy" on the theme song plays.
I don't know why, but the word suicide, whenever I read it, I just laugh because it's so terribly
It's
written.
so bad.
Isn't that like that video where it's like apparently Squidward like commits suicide and his eyes are bleeding and it's just
Yeah,
that, like,
it's really
creepy,
bad.
Yeah,
like-
Squidward
Yeah.
plays the clarinet, everyone hates him, and then he goes and kills himself.
That's so stupid. To be honest, like I don't think I do this anymore. But to be honest, I like listening to creepypastas that were written off of like r/no sleep. But then when I hear like one of those really dumb creepypastas where it's like Sonic came out of the ground, his eyes were bleeding, picks up a shotgun, he goes, Shadow, it's your turn. Shadow turns around, he yells, no, Sonic, no. And then everything just goes to black. He gets
No,
possessed.
you know how to find out if it's gonna be bad, if a creepypasta is gonna be bad, if they say hyper realistic anywhere.
We talked about creepypastas last time. We can't retread
We can
any
go
topics
back to
ever.
subjects, man, Jesus Christ.
Sonic.exe, let's go.
It's just been fucking dead, dude. Jack shit's happened.
Yo, so speaking of Tyler the Creator, who we were talking about a while ago, bet you guys are jealous. I got to see him live.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you get to see him live, Amanda?
No, I did not.
Exactly,
Saw
I
Little
did.
Pump Live. He yelled
That's
at
why I'm trying to
Scada,
shut
and then I shit myself.
But no, he got
You
to.
watched Tyler the Creator? Well, I watched Toto live, like, during spring break.
Toto! I'm not even joking, I love them.
I'm
got
reading
it.
a famous
Name a song that isn't Africa by Toto.
Roseanne!
Hold on, let me search
You know
up
the,
one.
like, most famous song ever, Roseanne?
Jesus.
Tyler the Creator is banned in my country, not allowed in.
Damn, get fucked.
He said some stupid shit about a woman.
Another creator isn't allowed anywhere
Holy
after the
fuck.
incident.
After the incident involving Jasper and a bucket of lard. Oh yeah, pirate.
He's actually on house arrest, but he actually uses like symbiotic legs.
Wow,
What?
iconic.
Tyler is actually an amorphous being.
You guys know that he's actually a transvestite?
That explains his voice. It sounds like a woman and a man talking at the same time. I don't know why.
don't
All
know
right,
if
am
you
I
know
the only
this.
one who forgot Carrie Fisher was dead?
Carrie
Carrie
Fisher's
Fisher.
dead.
Yeah,
I know she's dead. I'm just still pissed. I'm still pissed that like the Star Wars that Disney keeps putting like
Oh yeah, Carrie Fisher is dead.
putting a CGI version of her in like all the new like she's in the next one. I'm reading this on Twitter right now. Carrie
Yeah.
Fisher's in the next fucking Star Wars.
That's what reminded me. Like, oh yeah, Carrie Fisher's dead.
Kill her off, and that would have been fucking great.
Yeah,
if
you can kill off every other iconic character that the actor's still alive, but you can't kill off the woman. That would be taking it too far.
The problem is that they let her live during the second movie, and then they were like, and then she died 2 days after they filmed that, and they're like, uh-oh, what do we do now?
See The Last Jedi? Have you guys seen it?
I don't care about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Oh
Same.
my god, Last Jedi? Luke Skywalker dies playing a VR game.
Yeah. Catch a round, kid. Teleports behind you. Great. No, but they tried to kill her off, and it would have been if they actually killed her off the way they were going to, it would have been fucking great. But they just bring her back 5 seconds later.
What's the worst? What's the
It's
worst
back.
movie you guys ever seen?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
I don't want to say anything generic like The Room or anything. I think the worst movie.
The Room is not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's so bad.
It's
was
entertaining.
voted the worst
Yeah.
film ever made.
The worst film would probably be something that was the worst edited thing ever. That's barely cohesible.
I've seen half of Who Killed Captain Alex and a quarter of Godzilla 1998. But yeah, those movies are technically the same. to me.
Yo, I just found an image. So, old PlayStation Magazine, how they would have the anime style covers depicting stuff from games?
No.
Well, I just found one where it was for Silent Hill 2, and the way they drew James Sunderland is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'll post it. Tell you what, I'm not going to superimpose it. Just find it yourself, because I don't want to put that shit on screen when I edit this. But just look up PlayStation Magazine James Sunderland, and you'll see what it looks like. Because it is fucking hilarious. That is how the main
He
character...
looks like the Punisher. He looks like
That
the
is the main
Punisher.
character... Let me find the actual image of what James Sunderland looked like, just to...
He actually looks like the Punisher. I don't know why.
Fuck is that?
That's
Disgusting.
That's
That's-
the guy that went through mental torture in an abandoned town.
Yeah, and here's what he actually looked like in game. Hang on. This
He
is
looks
what
like
James
a-
Sunderland actually looked like.
He looks like Leon Kennedy if he was a woman.
Are you kidding me? What is this?
Is
He looks
that
like
the remake
Leonardo
or is that the old
DiCaprio
one?
who
That's the
aged
old one. That's the old one.
5 years.
When they remastered the new one with Troy Baker, I thought that was alright. No one really liked it though.
I don't know. I think a lot of people were mad about the voice act. Troy Baker probably does a fine enough job, but I hear he just sounds like every other Troy Baker voice. And part of the creepiness of apparently of the original Silent Hill games was the voice acting was bad, and it kind of gave a weird atmosphere to it that made it even
It's
creepier.
fucking just a retard, like the old one. He was stupid.
Speaking of Troy Baker, what do you guys think of The Last of Us Part 2?
I've never played The
fucking-
Last of Us 1, and I
no.
don't care about it.
The Last of
Never
Us
played
Part
The
2
Last
is
of Us.
coming out, or that exists and I just
It-
didn't know.
No,
It's
it's
coming
coming
out.
out. It's coming out next year, I think.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Who shoved their
Sorry,
keyboard
no.
up their ass?
It's gonna be hard to top one of the top 10 video games of all time based on records because I'm pretty sure it won over 20.
Hmm.
I've got the game right here in its case. I fucking love The Last of Us. I fucking
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
my favorite game I've ever played that's single player. The multiplayer is kind of bad, but I'm pretty sure every
I mean,
Naughty
it's
Dog.
not really, no one really
Every
cares
Naughty
about
Dog multiplayer is kind of bad. Have you guys played Uncharted multiplayer?
No, I heard the multiplayer of Last of Us is actually kind of cool. I like the concept of it. I want to play it.
No,
Here's
I
a war would
fucking-
like to speak with everyone in this chat right now.
What?
I'm
Fucking-
sorry, that's just an inside joke between me and my friends. Basically, whenever we bring up something where it's we say this one thing and then there's something to one up it, we usually say something like, this thing would like to speak with you, because whenever you're talking with like a group of your friends and you say something and that one friend gets offended and they're just like, may I speak with you? Basically, that's what it is.
Okay, so Last of Us is fucking golden game. I fucking love that.
It's pretty
game.
good.
Yeah,
It's a pretty
to be
good game.
honest, I think The
Yeah.
Last of Us 2 is gonna get hyped to death, and then people are gonna think it's like the best game ever, and then it comes out, it's gonna be a good game, but people think it should be the best game, and people are gonna hate it.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna be like let down because they've got their expectations.
It's like what
too
happened with a
high.
lot of GTA games. I call it hype bleed over, where the hype of a game bleeds over to even after it releases, and people will hype it up.
You know, a perfect example of that? No Man's Sky.
No Man's
No,
Sky
No
is
Man's Sky
fucking
was pretty
fantastic.
immediately hit. I'm talking about like
do you
GTA
mean?
5. When GTA
Man's
5
Sky-
came out, like everyone was giving it perfect scores. Now, cut to like a couple of years later now, I think people have generally calmed down and can realize that it's a good game, but it's certainly nowhere near perfect and has a lot of fucking problems.
I mean, No Man's Sky was too good to be true. by
Yeah, it
itself.
was. I'm saying I had friends who pre-ordered the game and were all mad
Yeah,
like
me
when
too.
it happened. Like I was like, you guys should have seen this coming. There's no way they could have fucking.
Mhm.
You should have been a little
Yeah.
more skeptical, but they just completely bought
That's
into
why
all of it.
Imagine
That's why I
running
never
such a
really
big
pre-order
such a
shit.
big world on a fucking server just like that. I mean, it's technically impossible. It will take a lot of processing memory stuff and shit like that.
Well, I will never pre-order a game other than The Last of Us because I'm so fucking excited for it.
I once pre-ordered a Call of Duty. I'm not proud of it.
I think the
Oh, I'm
only
disappointed.
game I've ever pre-ordered is probably gotta be The Division.
Never pre-ordered a
jeez,
game,
I'm really
and
sorry
I
for
never
you.
really want to.
Big
I
letdown.
pre-ordered
That was a
Black
big
Ops
letdown.
2, and that was fucking worth it. I love Black
Yeah,
Ops
I
2.
pre-ordered
Yeah, Black
I
Ops
think
is
Black Ops 2 people only like it for the multiplayer because the single player, like the story's
The
kind of
single
bad.
player is fucking good. It's maybe not
I
as good
love
as Black Ops
zombies.
1, but it's still fun. And the zombies is fucking. Black Ops 2 has the best
It's
zombies.
amazing. Honestly,
Wait, isn't like Reznov coming back or something?
I don't follow modern Call of Duty very much.
Reznov.
They've lost my interest.
like
Yeah,
Call of Duty 4 is getting rid of campaign, so I mean like rip story mode.
Yeah, they're getting ready for a battle royale mode, which I might depending on how it is, I might check it out.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. They can't fucking.
There isn't any bad Call of Duty games. There are just some that are kind of just boring or mediocre. Like if you honestly think a Call of Duty game is bad, then you clearly haven't really played any bad games.
Infinite Warfare was kind of boring.
No,
yeah.
Infinite Warfare, I really liked Infinite Warfare. I liked the single player. It was different enough.
The single player is good, but the multiplayer, people thought it was gonna. People knew it was gonna be bad, and people guessed right because
It was
it's kinda
just-
like
It just played like any other Call of Duty multiplayer. Like it was just fine enough.
they added too many things now.
Like everyone kept making a big deal.
Oh, the extra jumps! You're ruining the game with the double jumps.
But like, I
It
don't
really
mind.
doesn't change the game that much. It's just people looking for a news excuse
don't
on why
know.
they're bad at the game. They're just like, oh man, I'm so bad now because everyone just exo jumps. No, you're just fucking bad. You should be learning to exo jump too, instead of just refusing to learn and adapt and get mad when you get wiped out. It's the same people who complain about like in Yu-Gi-Oh or like card games like that, like when new summoning things are introduced in Yu-Gi-Oh, like oh this exceeds
I'm sorry,
summonings
you used
or
to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh too.
I used to play
I don't even
competitively.
know
though.
how a Yu-Gi-Oh card works.
It
But
was pretty fucking fun.
Whenever they would introduce a new summoning mode, people would be like, oh man, this ruined the game, you know? And they would just be mad that, like, you have to learn it, like, if you want to keep up. And they got mad because they weren't able to not learn it and be good. Like, of course, if you refuse to adapt to new methods, then you're going to get wiped out. Like, that's just how competitiveness
That's why I
works.
killed the natives.
Every time someone ever mentions Yu-Gi-Oh, I just think of that video of that fat guy who like.
Yeah, that guy was a baller.
Flipped over the desk or whatever when they were playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That was
I
magic.
think, that was mad.
One time, I was at a Pokemon tournament because I used to play Pokemon competitively with my friends, and I beat my friend so badly with a Reshiram because he hates Reshiram that he flipped over the desk and he like tried to attack me.
Nice.
My friend had
That
to hold
sounds
him back.
amazing.
My friends had to actually hold him back because of how furious.
That's a real gamer right there.
Nice. I'm just saying, I'm about to spit some hot truth real quick. Magic attracts fat assholes, and Yu-Gi-Oh attracts skinny incels. So decide which one's worse. I don't really care.
My dad is
And
skinny,
Pokemon
he plays
cards
Magic
attract
the Gathering.
anybody.
Pokemon cards attract stupid children.
Chaz.
They
Chad.
actually no, they attract retarded children to be specific.
What do
To be
Pokemon
honest,
track?
I never played Pokemon cards competitively. I literally just played them for fun, with my friends. Also, going back to the Call of Duty thing, worst Call of Duty game I've ever played, which I really hated, was Ghosts.
Ghosts
I
just
I
seem
don't know why people hate it so much.
because
It's
it's
my
really
favorite Call of Duty
boring,
game.
honestly.
Yeah, like story mode is just so dumb. Forget
enjoy Ghosts.
what is it? Exo? No, that's not Exo Zombies. That's Advanced Warfare. What was that other mode? Aliens or something?
Oh yeah, the Alien, that was
No,
dumb.
just zombies, but better. What are
No,
you guys
it
talking-
wasn't.
No.
I
Are you
played that shit
kidding
and
me?
it was so boring.
It was bad. And then multiplayer, the only thing I liked was multiplayer, to be honest, because the Honey Badger was my shit playing.
The
that
Honey
game.
Badger is just a really
Also,
cool looking gun.
No, Vector or
It
nothing.
really is.
Uh,
Also, I feel bad because I have to buy Black Ops 4. Like, I need it.
why?
Because
You don't need
Blood
it.
of the Dead. Blood of the Dead. That's why.
I'm so caught up. The last Call of
Zombies.
Duty game, zombies that I played was Infinite Warfare, which I can't really do zombies by myself, so you know.
You cut off for like an entire.
I can't really play. I
the
haven't
fucking
kept up
mama,
with
dude.
Call of Duty Zombies. I played Black Ops Zombies. And I played Black Ops 2 Zombies, and that's about it for my zombies experience.
Come on.
I stopped keeping up with the story a while ago because it was so stupid and so convoluted.
It
I-
just got worse and worse over time.
Yeah.
Way
well-
too fucking complicated.
Like it was a
remember-
kind of a cool little hidden story that just got overcomplicated and just fucked up.
Yeah, I remember, to be honest,
it's
like
like
you, my
different
friends trying to do
realities
Easter
and
eggs,
shit.
but it was so hard. Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 really is just the story. It's just like, oh, Earth blows up, zombie breakout happens. Black Ops 2 is like getting more in depth of who's Samantha, who's Maxis, and who's Richtofen in creating these zombies. And Black Ops 3 is more just traveling through the like past and present, future, like back and forth, just to like stop Richtofen and stuff. And I think Black Ops 4 puts them into like Blood of the Dead, and then that's where they end up. They
So
go
you need
from
to watch-
Origins to Blood of the Dead.
If you need to watch a 20-minute video story, it's way too fucking
I know
complicated.
Infinite
Yeah.
Warfare zombies seem cool because I like the concept where it was just really silly, like being transported inside of a movie. You had like, I believe it was like
I
there's
think that the story of zombies is a bit too complicated for a mini game. Basically, it's just an alternate
Yeah,
game
so-
mode.
That's all it is.
with Infinite Warfare, you had for Infinite Warfare you had Zombies in Spaceland, which is the one that came with, which was like an 80s theme park. There was what are the other ones? There was one where it was like a 90s grunge like swamp theme thing. There was one where it was like 70s New York, and I think one where it was like a 60s contemporary type thing.
One zombies map from Infinite Warfare. I don't really.
Yeah. It's like film noir shit.
Yeah.
Was World War II a bust? Like, I mean the game, not the actual.
Yeah, World War II, man, I hated that.
No, what it was there was
Only selling point really was just, oh, it's boots on the ground, guys. Boots on the ground.
We're
yeah.
not double jumping anymore.
Only reason why it got the amount of hype it did.
Oh, and it's World War II, going back to its roots.
I
Yeah,
actually
so
have a Call of Duty World War II, but it's a different version. It's called Battlefield 1, and I
Yeah.
like it.
ew.
World War-
Infinite Warfare was so much better than Battlefield 1. I'm sorry.
I've never played a Battlefield game except for 4 and 1, and to be honest, I still prefer Call of Duty over it because it's kind
World
of
War
confusing.
One. I mean,
Battlefield-
Battlefield One only made success because Infinite Warfare was coming out at the time and everybody hated it.
Yeah. Pretty much. It was just Battlefield 1 just seemed
I
like
enjoyed Battlefield 1.
It's-
Battlefield One came out because like the people that worked on it were like, oh my god, Call of Duty's so bad. Come to us, guys, if you want
Yeah.
a promising game.
Fellow
Bad
gamers, come
Company
on, we're
Bad
boots on the
Company 2
ground.
is still my shit. I gotta install that game and play it again sometime because I fucking
Which
love
one?
Bad Company 2. The best Battlefield game, Bad Company 2.
I used
What
to play.
about Battlefront? Whatever happened with that?
Bad games. Two very bad games.
To be honest though, it's like you can have a good like shooter game, like a good FPS game, you can have a good game, but if EA is behind it, just like that's already a bad sign.
Yeah.
The only dice game
Tell
I
us to enter the store, please.
the only dice game I've ever liked, I mean loved, it's because it's like my second favorite game, is Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge was pretty good.
Mirror's Edge is pretty fun. I
Mirror's
never
Edge,
beat it
yeah.
though.
Mirror's
Me
Edge
too,
is
it
really
was pretty
fun,
fun.
and it's like I've beaten it like 20 times already because I just like play through it in an hour.
Nice.
I love it.
I'm one of those people who've only played like a select few games.
With
I
Final
still haven't
Fantasy
played Mirror's
11.
Edge Catalyst or like listened to any videos on it because I don't want to spoil it, and I don't have an Xbox One.
Oof, that game I hear was
like
not very
10
good.
to 13 games that I've ever played in my lifetime that like I can think of. I don't fucking play that much.
So, fucking, I'm trying to think of some news that happened recently.
Some news.
Oh, recently something happened in my area that I think is still happening actually.
Oh,
Who cares
So,
about-
so I live in Minnesota, and in Burnsville there was a Costco that had to be evacuated because there was a suicidal man with a gun there,
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
and I think it might
Get
be.
out or I'll shoot myself, I swear.
Yeah.
Didn't in Canada was a crazy guy who shot someone who shot a lot of people in Toronto, I think?
Oh yeah, the Toronto shootings.
Yeah.
It killed like a 10-year-old girl and a 8-year-old
Yeah.
girl and like
Jesus
a 20-year-old man.
It was pretty screwed up, yeah. Like
Wow.
I turned on and just like there was a huge shooting. Does anybody remember that van incident?
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, here's the problem with Toronto. I'm pretty sure the shootings that happened outside
Fucking hell,
the
what the
Parliament
fuck?
building has reached double digits by now.
Damn.
And it's only outside Parliament. I don't know why people hate like the Prime Minister so much.
Yeah.
Hear about the
that.
thing
Justin Trudeau is
about the
sucks. I
Everyone
I
hates
don't
Trudeau.
like politics. I don't
Everyone
like
hates-
politics. I don't like anything.
Oh
To
my
be
God,
honest,
my
like,
Snapchat
America's
volume was
screwed
on.
and Canada's screwed.
In
He's
Mexico,
better than
everyone
Stephen
likes Trudeau.
Harper. He's better than Stephen Harper.
Jesus Christ.
Nia
But
Wade something.
why is him so bad?
I hate Stephen Harper because I'm like in Canada. I'm a permanent resident and not a citizen, so that means I can't like vote or do anything citizens do.
Nice.
And Stephen Harper, what he did was like he raised the price of becoming a citizen if you're from foreign land, like 3 times.
Get
Much
fucked.
better than citizens in Canada.
Yeah, I feel like this podcast, I'm gonna be real, has been a little disinteresting. We've mostly just rambled about Call of Duty, but I guess if you're into that kind of thing, if you like the chill
Yeah.
vibe of it. So, do you guys, what do you guys think about some music? Let's talk about hip hop for a minute, because that's my real passion, is hip hop music. I love hip hop.
I thought it would be Twinkies based on the pictures I've seen of you.
Twinkies, I hate.
Fucking hell, it
Damn,
is
why you
nice.
gotta make the easy fat jokes? Damn, fucking. At least I don't look like a fucking sociopathic murderer.
I'm gonna
What?
go on CNN and see what's popping on there so we can talk about something.
CNN,
On
you.
CNN?
Jesus. But anyways, so I've been listening to Travis Scott recently. I listened to Rodeo, and I really liked it. I think it's probably one of my favorite albums I've heard recently. I know I'm probably late to the party when it comes to Travis Scott, but I think it was really, really well made.
You wanna move?
What? Someone got removed?
No, I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
Have any of you guys ever heard of Travis Scott before?
Yes.
The guy that cheated on Kylie Jenner?
He didn't cheat on Kylie Jenner, I don't think, or at least not publicly.
I heard something about that.
I don't know, probably just some dumb gossip. Like the people keep saying every other minute, OMG, Kanye and Kim are gonna divorce, even though it's likely not gonna happen for a very long time, if ever.
Oh yeah, in one of those like gossip magazines that
You being
people like
married.
see on at Safeway.
Yeah. Or at Cub, that's where I shop at Cub, because I live in the hood. That's like hood
It's like,
Target.
what is that? What is?
Cub, it's like a grocery store. It's like hood Target, basically.
They just like sell
good.
weapons and meth.
No, there's no weapons there, but they sell fried chicken. They sell it every day because I live in the hood.
Do you guys think that Justin Bieber's gonna get a divorce like immediately?
Yeah.
Wait, Justin Bieber's
He's
getting
gonna, yeah.
married?
Yeah, he's getting married to someone.
Wait, who's he getting married to?
I don't know, some rando girl.
Just, like, some
You guys hear about
about
You guys hear about that real gamer who dumped his like
Oh, yeah.
hot weather?
Oh, yeah.
That girl
What's
in
it called?
that girl here in Mexico, well, she's a climate girl in a way of saying it, and she does
Yeah, she's a
today's.
meteorologist, and
Yeah.
then like people like always say that she's like the hottest meteorologist
Yeah,
ever.
they always say that, and
This real gamer.
the weird
dumped
part
her.
is that Holy fuck! I mean, everyone in here in Mexico hates that guy now because of that.
I mean, like, I would dump a girl for a video game. I mean, fuck women. Video games are way more important.
Speaking
Oh,
of that, I've seen
Gamers
tons of
rise up,
videos,
man.
videos,
Gamers rise
like,
up.
There's
Screw Veronica, man.
Why did Amanda mute her mic, by the way?
no idea.
Oh, there we are.
Sorry, I'm like, so I
And grind, gamers.
have a reason why I'm muted.
Have you guys seen those string of videos where it's like, this girls like basically there's these girls that are like recording themselves, basically like. I don't know how to say it, but they're recording themselves like sitting on a bed or something, and then they pan the camera over to their boyfriend or something who's like playing on a computer and more focused on the game than he is on that. It's so funny. Honestly, I'd smack that person. Just like, you have a girl waiting for you on your bed and you're playing. It's mostly Fortnite.
I
It's
smacked
mostly
a
about
girl
Fortnite.
for
I don't
being
care.
loud.
If I'm in the middle of a game, I'm not gonna drop.
Gamers rise up.
I'm sorry, but there's this weird entitlement for women that men are supposed to drop everything just to like do what they want. Like, bitch, I'm in the middle of a game. I ain't trying to smash you. I'll smash you in a bit. I gotta finish my game. Like, fuck off, honestly.
I wouldn't do that.
The guy
I would never do that unless I'm playing like a game I love, like Smash Bros or something. Like if I'm playing like, if I had to like play Ultimate first day and like a girl calls me up and says, "Hey, want to come over? No one's home." I'll just be like, "Bitch, Ultimate just got released. You can wait," and I'll just like start grinding that.
Yeah, I mean, depends on the game.
Yep.
Like, holy fuck,
Especially, like,
Fortnite
bosses
is just
like
like,
Fortnite the other
oh
week.
god.
Just like,
I mean, if it was Fortnite and I was like about to get a victory royale, she can wait like 2 minutes for me to die.
I saw this video of this like girl that's like sitting in front of the TV just so
yeah.
pay more attention to her. And what the boyfriend does is just like he moves the TV out of her way.
Get fucked. Be gone, thought.
Fuck me.
To be honest, I would never do that unless well, League of Legends. Like if you were talking about like a matches we cannot leave, like League
Yeah,
of Legends. 'Cause
StarCraft, League of Legends.
I'm so
CS:GO.
scared of
That
leaving a League of Legends match because I've left so many for so many like reasons because I can't even name the reasons, but I've left so many league matches due to so many other reasons that when I leave now they just give me unnecessary bans and I hate it
Nice.
and I don't like waiting 20 minutes to start a match.
No.
So,
These girls, they suck because they can't even be creative. Like, they just have to try and stop the game. Other girls, they get creative and give some I don't know how to put this in a way that doesn't make me sound like a fucking perv.
Just don't say it because we'll get demonetized.
No, they just like start, you know,
Are we monetized?
giving the guy a little mouth action.
Making money and we don't even know.
Be quiet, be quiet. Shit's cutting out. Sorry, gotta go.
Sorry, my
I think
computer's
that's
in a tunnel
probably
right now.
one of the only nice girls
Computer's in the
existing.
tunnel.
I fucking watch my boyfriend play Overwatch until
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
done.
Just don't be a dick about
"Hey,
it.
can you play Fortnite?" 'Cause
Like
I'm
I just sit there silently and wait.
Yeah, it's just
Who
like
does he
if
play?
who's he main in Overwatch?
What?
What?
Who's he main in Overwatch? That determines whether or not he's a
If you
good
say
man.
Bastion, break up with him.
It's actually a trick question. You gotta break up with him for playing Overwatch. If your boyfriend plays Overwatch, just break up with him.
You have to marry him.
No, he just likes it, and I know that it's a problem, but it's
It's not a problem. It's a problem that he likes that game because it's a trash game.
Check his history. If you see Overwatch and Triple X and hentai, run. Sprint.
But I'm saying, like, if these girls want the dick so bad, they can get the dick while he's playing. I mean, it's possible.
yeah. But then she'll
Yeah,
like
can you
make
please?
him like best in that, and he'll be.
But then the
"Fuck
game will
no."
be distracted from his duties.
Well, if he's not a good enough game, if he's a bad enough gamer, there are plenty. I mean, I can fucking do shit all the time while I'm playing games. I'm actually better at games when I'm distracted. So I'd probably get a victory while getting my dick sucked. So hell yeah.
If you could grow a third limb of anything, I'd probably grow an arm. So that means that like I could play CS:GO and like jack myself off at the same time.
I was,
Oh my God.
I was just about to say, makes female character in video game bend over, searches up how to play insert game title here with one hand.
God.
You jizz in sync with the victory royale.
Oh fuck.
In sync with the victory royale. Those no, I'm just trying to you know I just gotta say some of those Fortnite girls, they ain't bad. I'm just trying to say, you know.
There's
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
girls,
because
those still
7-Eleven
exist.
She bad, honey.
She bad.
7-Eleven respects women, everybody.
Yeah, I
If
certainly
there was a
respect
girl
those
gamer out there,
fucking
I
whores.
would not.
Wow.
I would not communicate unless if they say I'm a girl gamer and then they follow up with I play Fortnite. I will not communicate after that. If they just say things like anything other than Fortnite, something like comes to mind, Final Fantasy, then sure.
No, they exclusively play Demonophobia. Shout out if you know what Demonophobia is, Winky Face.
Plays only RuneScape. Hops on
No,
the train.
plays only
Plays only
Nekopara.
RuneScape.
No, what do you do if
Oh,
you
you're looking for RuneScape Gia?
When you're looking for
What do
a
you do when you
RuneScape
find a girl who-
girlfriend, goes to Grand Exchange?
nice? What do you do when you find a girlfriend who only plays porn games? That's the question.
I ask if I can join.
You wife her. That is the That is the answer. You wife
What
her.
did you say? Did you say corn or porn? I
Porn,
didn't hear.
porn,
Corn games, yeah. If she
Just
plays
corn
Farmer
games.
Simulator,
Corn games.
corn games.
I love playing Farmville with my girl.
I think Farmville should have a Battle Royale mode.
Yo, harvesting
I mean,
crops
how?
from Zoo Tycoon, that's my shit.
I used to play Farmville all the time. That game was my shit when I was a kid.
Wait, did anyone here play Neopets?
Neopets? Oh
No.
my
Neopets, Jesus Christ, I used to play that. I used to play it.
I was more of a
everyone used
Pop
to play
Tropica
Club
person.
Penguin.
Oh, yeah, I played Pop Tropica 2 in like 3rd grade when we had the computer lab. We had the computer lab and then we just like played Pop Tropica and we didn't even do our work and we all failed.
Let's
Nice.
be honest. Who's the OG peeps in here that used to play Webkins when they were a kid?
Nah, not me.
Yo, we don't play Webkins because they're not 70 years old.
My childhood was like mushy monsters.
Ooh, oh yeah, those.
I remember
You
that.
guys remember My Singing Monsters?
Oh,
I remember there was like this.
You guys remember
terrible-
My Little Pony? Am I right? Am I right?
Oof.
Oh, that was a pretty
I
good
gotta
one.
let's
go.
not mention that. I get PTSD.
I'm a brony. I don't think you guys know this about me. I'm a brony.
No,
Ooh,
Really?
no, you're
No,
banned.
I'm not serious. Like,
No. Server muted.
One time, I was like looking.
I'm sorry,
for,
Nick. I was joking. I'm sorry,
rabbit
Nick.
links. There was like rabbit links and stuff that I was looking for to like watch people play and stuff, and I forgot what it was. Oh, I was gonna set up a rabbit link with my friends so we can play games together and watch stuff on YouTube. And I saw this thing where it's like we're watching Boku no Piku or something. on
Hell
Rabbit.
yeah.
And I'm like, Boku no Piku, I have to see that. So I go on this. And,
I've never heard of that.
What?
Um,
You've never
don't-
heard of
Jesus
Boku
Christ.
no
don't
Piku?
search it up.
Don't search it
You
up.
can
Absolutely search it
You're
up
lucky.
without
You're
safe
lucky.
search
God
on.
has blessed you.
No.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Search it up
Search
without safe search and
No,
tell your parents
no,
about
no,
it.
No, do not search it up.
I actually don't know what it is either. I don't want to.
Search
man.
it up.
Okay, don't.
Okay, so-
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you,
wait,
but I
let me
entered
explain
the
them.
link. No, let's not. I entered the link, and this.
type of thing? Is this like a two girls one couple?
No,
it's
it is way
anime.
better.
It's anime, but it's not
Yeah.
the type of anime you would want to watch. Trust me.
Exactly.
I don't want to watch any anime because that's for
Yeah.
It's basically how do I put it? Okay,
It's
phone,
about
shut the
two.
fuck
It's
up.
about.
Sunny.
It's about a boy and a man who have a deep love and respect of each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
What the
But the boy is not only a boy.
it's a trap.
Kind of a girl.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap. That's the only way to put it.
It's a young
trap.
gender confused man, a young gender confused boy, who meets a man and they really light on each other's life,
I
among
thought,
other
it was
things.
I thought it was a boy until I
Oh,
watched
and
the
they
intro
love
and
eyes
saw his
also.
penis.
They love eyes.
Yeah.
Straight out of the
Anyway.
shit face.
Anyway, I entered the stream and all I saw was this guy playing a game called Bam from Equestria, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And then I saw it, and then I wanted to immediately throw.
Ooh,
up,
I gotta
but
Google
couldn't
this. I don't
stop
actually know what
watching
that
it.
is.
Oh, yeah, it's a game. You play it. I highly recommend it. Trust me.
Yeah, everyone download Banned from Equestria. We're actually official
No,
sponsors.
you don't have to. You don't have to ban it. I'm sorry, you don't have to download it. You can just like go on the. There's a website. It's like a flash game almost. Can you shut up, phone?
Just
You have the-
just put it on vibrate, man. Jesus.
Go away.
Is there notification stuff?
Why would I put it on
I'm gaming.
vibrate? Do I look like a cam girl to you? I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah, I'm looking at an image and this does not look nice so far, so I'm just gonna, yeah.
Don't want to see it either. Put it in. We need an NSFW chat. Just put it
I
in there.
triggered
No.
something. Oh yeah, we really do need an NSFW.
No,
Where can
we
I-
don't.
where
Just
else can I
post
put
anything you
Tsune
want.
Miku stuff?
I don't care.
No,
Just put it in the
our
server.
general is our general.
Hey, remember
is
when we had a podcast going? We should actually probably talk about interesting shit.
This is
Okay,
the
let's talk
podcast.
about Hatsune Miku.
This is the podcast 7-Eleven. Do you want to
This is
talk about things
interesting.
you
We're
want?
talking about My Little Pony porn. Okay, what else can we be talking about right
Fair
now?
point. Have a nice day.
What else do you want?
I know. Like, what are you asking us,
What do you
man?
want from us, man? You can't expect too much from a bunch of 14-year-olds.
We could extend it. We could talk about Fortnite porn. but
All right,
no
let's
man
talk
has ever
about Death
gotten out
Grips
of
for a
their
second.
life.
I'm gonna be real. I was hyping up the new Death Grips album. I've only listened to tidbits of it, and it doesn't honestly sound that good to me. I'm gonna be real.
I've listened to
Death
one
Grips.
Death Grip song in my life, and that was Guillotine.
It's pronounced
Death-
guillotine.
Like, is he like heavy
Listen,
metal?
yeah.
Owl City.
No, what?
No songs by Death Grips.
Oh
No, I
shit.
don't know.
Well, actually, I have to. We're gonna have to close this thing up because I have to actually get dinner.
Ooh.
So tell you
It's
what.
like playing about
It's
dinner
been an
now.
hour. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. I gotta go eat some ass cheeks. So everybody. So I'm 7-Eleven's god.
I'm Sal.
I'm Beakback.
I'm thirsty, Robert.
Nick, Amanda,
That's it.
Hi.
I'm
I'm here.
the
Hi.
bus.
and you will never know the story of why it's called
shit,
Shitabus.
no!
Good night, everybody.
It's like
My granny called, she said, Travis, you work too hard. I'm worried you forget about me. I'm falling in and out of class, don't worry, I'ma get it, granny. What happened now? My daddy happy. Mama called me up, that money coming, and she love me. I done made it now. I done found like meaning now. All them days are hard to break. Her heart, I done